Good morning, sexy mamas. Welcome to the Morning Mommy Moment. I am Danielle. This is where we sit and we talk life and motherhood and all of that great stuff. So, I want to tell you the story today about the field trip I went on with my daughter yesterday. I got to go to Legoland with third graders yesterday, and it was a ton of fun. I had a small group of girls, and they were so well behaved. We had the best day. It was wonderful. And then we got back to school, and that's when things took a turn. So we arrived back, and my daughter approaches me to ask me if I will take her home with me. And I started to tell her what I had already told her earlier that day, which was that I don't know because there's an hour and a half left to school, and I don't know what your teacher has planned. I don't know if it's okay with her. So we need to check, right? So as I start to tell her this, she's anticipating it's going to be no. So she freaks out. She literally starts bouncing up and down, going, ah. And she does that. I turn around and look at her teacher. Her teacher sees her and gives her this look, and I was mortified. I should let you know that her teacher loves and adores her. She's told me multiple times how much she loves and adores my child. So the fact, even, so that makes it worse that she gave my daughter this look. And I was so mortified. I just told my daughter to go sit down. I'm like, I need a moment. Go sit down. And I'm standing there and just realizing that I am so jaded to this behavior because until I saw her teacher, the look on her teacher's face, I am just seeing my daughter bounce up and down, doing something that it's not uncommon for her to whine at me and to do that. I'm sad to admit it, but that's not uncommon behavior for my child when she wants something that she thinks she's not going to get. But when I also saw her teacher's reaction, that made me realize that my kid doesn't normally behave like this. When she's at school, she is so well behaved. She is so on task, and that's what her teacher sees. Her teacher sees this child who is great and wonderful and respectful. And so when she has this whining fit in front of me, her teacher's like, what the heck is going on? So I decide that I'm not going to bring my daughter home with me. She can go home on the bus with everybody else. So as I walk over to her desk to let her know that I'm not bringing her home, she freaks out even more. She loses it, more hardcore whining. Tears are starting to flow. She's grabbing me and won't let go. It's like dropping your two-year-old off at daycare. She was freaking out. And I see everybody staring. All the kids in the class are like, what the heck is going on? They're all looking. There's a teacher's aide in there who's looking at me. And I am even more mortified. So what I want to do is just to go, oh my God, grab your crap. We're out of here. You're ridiculous. But I didn't. Instead, I just took a deep breath and I said, I'm going to leave. You have work to do. Don't give your teacher a hard time. I love you. And I let her go and I walked out. I didn't even look back. And then I got to the office to sign out. And I couldn't even get into the office to sign out because there are a bunch of other parent chaperones in there also signing themselves out and signing their kids out because I was the only parent in there that did not have a child. I felt like an asshole parent. I am the only one that left my kid behind, and she's sitting there crying and so upset. But the truth is that me standing firm and telling my child, no, you're going to stay here, that was the least asshole parent thing I did all day. It's so easy. I love my kids so much. And people say all the time, we're not here to be our kids' friends, we're here to be our kids' parents, right? And I've been on that train since day one. But I love my kids so much that I can get blinded sometimes by the fact that I love them and I want them to be happy. So if it's a situation that seems like, oh, this is just small, it's not a big deal, okay, and I give in. And again, oh, not a big deal, I give in. Well, then it blows up in my face, and I'm sitting in my daughter's classroom with everybody staring at me while she's acting like a toddler. So it's, we, I'm sorry. I'm like, whoa, this whole story is crazy. So when we have those moments where we allow the embarrassment, right? We allow the embarrassment to happen. We allow the suckiness to happen. And we just stand in ourselves. And instead of feeling like, oh my God, I just want to get out of here in this moment, we stand in ourselves. We see what is best for ourselves and our kids in this situation. And we don't care who's staring. We don't care what's going on. And we just say, no, this is going to be what's best. Those are our best parenting moments. To everyone else around us, it may look like we're an asshole mom because our kid is freaking out and we're just sitting there, right? While our kid's freaking out. But while it looks to everyone else like we're being an asshole parent, we are being the most amazing mom in those moments. And there are times when you're going to have a screaming child on an airplane or in the middle of a grocery store, or maybe you just feel like you're at your brink and you're not going to make it any longer. So yes, we will be the asshole parent and we will give in those moments, and that's okay. But every time you decide to not be the asshole parent and to step up and say, no, kid, this isn't going to happen. This moment's going to suck for me as much as it sucks for you, but we're just going to move through it and it'll be okay. Those are the greatest moments that we can have. And when my daughter came home from school on the bus, she was skipping and singing, and she didn't even bring up the fact that when I left her, she was in tears and not happy with me at all. So I applaud you for every time that you stand strong and stay strong and don't let the embarrassment faze you. So that is my crazy story. Thank you for joining us for the Morning Mommy Moment. I love you all so much, and all of the hard work that you're doing. This world needs all the love that you're putting into it through your kids. So thank you for everything that you are doing. I love you all tremendously. Have a beautiful day, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.